Hello and welcome everybody to the very first episode of Let's Be Incendiary. Let's Be Incendiary is a new segment that I am proposing, section type of video, whatever you want to call it, to my channel, which, as I purported to you guys on the Facebooks and the Twitters and whatnot, is an opinion blog type thing, but it doesn't necessarily center around video games, and it's a lot less PC. I'm pretty much just gonna say how it is. There may be more anger or excitement or whatever in the video than I necessarily feel, just because it makes for a more interesting video than just like, hey guys, this is how about the subject. And the opinions I put forth in these videos might be different in a different time period, when I'm less upset or after I've been presented with different evidence. You know, I am totally willing to change my position if enough evidence is given to me to make it make sense to change my position. Yeah, I'm walking into that one. But basically, don't watch these videos if you're easily offended. If you want to watch them anyway and you want to tell me how much you hate me, blah blah blah, well, you can if you want. I've probably heard it all before, but if it makes you feel better to get it off your chest, then go forth, my children, go forth. Anyway, for this very first episode, I thought I'd jump right out of the fire into the frying pan, or is it? No, out of the frying pan and into the fire, because I like bathing in lava, apparently. I am a Goron. Today's subject is PEWDIEPIE's fandom. Yes, PEWDIEPIE's fandom. Unfortunately, PEWDIEPIE and his fandom, very different worlds. As basically anyone who's ever had an unfortunate encounter with a crazy, intense member of the bro army can tell you, not all of the bros are crazy. 99.9% of them are, or at least the ones that show up the most in other people's videos. Not even just PewDiePie's videos. It's fine. You wanna be crazy on his videos? Have at, my child. It's other people's videos. People that aren't even necessarily insulting PewDiePie, just have an incendiary title or whatever. The bro army, or the crazy part of the bro army, will descend like a sack of screaming, squalling, red-faced bricks onto that person and downvote them and report them for spam and tell them to die, because yes, we live in an era where apparently not liking someone's YouTube channel earns the death penalty. Because that's what's important right now, apparently. First world problems. Now, this is especially interesting to me because up until recently, there was a completely different fandom that was known on the internet for being the most vitriolic, the most crazed and passionate and violent to others who aren't part of the same fandom-y. And it centers around a particular thing that I actually like. I like this thing that this fandom is about. But at the same time, it was very hard for me to get interested in this thing because I heard about it first through the miasma of crazy people, crazy children screaming, and man children and women children, and meh. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll just spell it out for you. It's Homestuck. I know. Oh god, stop with the judging and the hating. I know. It's hit or miss. I know. A lot of people don't understand what's so intriguing about the comic. I could go into it, but that's not what this video is about. My point is that up until recently, that was the fandom that people would just, yep, those people, those are crazy people. So it's interesting to see it all morph into PewDiePie's fandom. And the reason I bring up the whole Homestuck thing is that that was me as an insider, sort of, seeing the fandom. Now with PewDiePie, I'm just gonna say it, I'm not really that familiar with his videos. I've seen like 2 of his videos all the way through in the entire time he's been on the internet, and yeah, I do admit it's kind of hard for me to watch some of his videos because I feel like we both try really hard on our channels, whereas I don't get the fame that he does. He gets to do it full time, he gets buckets of money, and yeah, I'm jealous, I want to do that. But at the same time, you can be jealous of someone without wishing them harm, you know? That's, I think, that one of the signs of adulthood or maturity is being able to recognize, yes, I want what that person has, but not enough to like knock them down and steal it, you know? Not that you could even steal this kind of thing, but that I'm going to say right off, yes, I'm jealous, but at the same time, I don't want to take anything away from PewDiePie. What he has, he totally earned. He puts his time in. Unfortunately, a lot of people disagree. A lot of people don't see PewDiePie. They see his fandom. They see how crazed they are, how they descend like screaming demons upon other channels, and, you know, even people that aren't insulting PewDiePie, people that are actually talking, you know, well about PewDiePie. Like, there's a particular channel I was watching the other day, the name escapes me, I'll put it in the description, who was writing an actual defense of this scandal of one of PewDiePie's videos very briefly showing his porn history or something like that. And it was, to me, this is like, really? Really? Like, how is this even worth a video in the first place? But he actually defends PewDiePie in this video. And yet this video exploded over 100,000 views, which for small channels like us is a lot. And so many dislikes, thousands and thousands of dislikes, and all these comments from these bro-armiers, or whatever you want to call them, who very obviously did not even watch the video, did not even watch 30 seconds of the video, because he says right in the video, right away, hey, just, you know what, leave PewDiePie alone, everyone likes the porn. And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. When people do knee-jerk reactions, this without thought, this reactionary, when people react reactionarily, yeah, that's a coherent sentence, that is when people start getting a rep for being crazy. Because you're not taking the time, I know I'm slowly going from them to you, I'm assuming that you're probably a PewDiePie fan if you're watching this video. Or you hate PewDiePie and you're like, what? She doesn't hate PewDiePie. Dislike. I don't know why you need to type. I guess you're typing out dislike. Whatever. The thing about behavior like that is that it shows a lack of rational thought, that you are so passionate about whatever it is that you're freaking out about that you can't spend even a couple of minutes watching the video and seeing what the video is about before you dislike and tell someone to go kill themselves. And even if you did watch the whole video and you still said that, you know, even if it was a video saying, I hate PewDiePie, guess what? People are allowed to have different opinions. Especially for the most nonsensical, pointless bullshit that is whether or not someone likes a gaming channel on YouTube. Seriously. I mean, not to get all preachy here, but fucking starving kids in Africa and, you know, tsunamis and earthquakes and people dying and animals being beaten and suffered and blah, blah, blah. And here you are, this 14-year-old, or 14 mentally, maybe not physically, losing your shit. Literally, not literally, well, maybe literally if you have incontinence problems, but losing your shit because some person you've never met and will probably never meet says that they don't like the same thing that you do. Grow the fuck up. Seriously. Seriously. How does it affect you whether or not this person likes PewDiePie? Here's a secret. PewDiePie is doing really well. He has, what, the most subscribed channel on YouTube, at least the most subscribed gaming channel. I think he surpassed Machinima, and maybe on all of YouTube. He is this generation's Fred. He is everywhere. And, you know, like I've actually watched some of his opinion type vlog type things where he just talks about not just games, and he actually seems like a decent person. So it's awesome for him. I'm really happy he's doing well. Doesn't matter if one person doesn't like him, doesn't matter if 1 million people don't like him, because obviously there's enough people that do like him that it's gonna keep him popular. And you know, what really blows my mind too is that the reason you're so angry that people are saying bad things about is that you're worried it'll affect PewDiePie's fame and hurt his channel. Two things. One, no. All news is good news, including bad news, because look at Miley Cyrus. Suddenly she's relevant again because of the whole shit she's been doing. Before she was doing that, people were like, Miley who? So all news is good news. Point number two. What was I going to say for point number two? Point number two. People that like PewDiePie's stuff are gonna like it because they like PewDiePie's stuff. People don't dislike something because someone else dislikes it unless they're super sycophantic, and there's no hope for that kind of person anyway. That's why I pretty much never go to any critic website or anything, because I seem to have a complete difference of opinion between all reviewers and me anyway. If someone doesn't like PewDiePie, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Have I repeated myself enough here? Anyway, I guess to end this totally crazy video that I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to get tons of armies of bro because they couldn't be bothered to watch 10 seconds of this video. And that's fine, bring it on. The point being, if you are a crazed fan of anything, and it doesn't have to be, it could be more serious than that. It could be like a religion, it could be, you know, you're a Carl Sagan fan or whatever the fuck it is. People are allowed to have different opinions. You're not going to sway anyone to your way of thinking by swearing and threatening to kill them. And it doesn't fucking matter if they agree with you or not. Really fucking doesn't. You know what would be a better way of spending your time than hunting down people that don't like PewDiePie? Look for other people that do like him. Talk to them. Say, hey, I really like PewDiePie. I do too. Hey, we should be friends. Okay, let's go watch PewDiePie videos together. Okay, sounds great. Let's play some of the games you play. Yeah, this sounds great. Doesn't that sound so much more fun than looking for people that disagree or that you think disagree and tearing into them? Doesn't it seem like a much more productive way to spend your time? At least to me it does. But then again, I'm not 14 years old anymore. So that's about it. I'm going to wrap this up now. Hopefully I have not released the floodgates of hell. If I have, nice knowing you guys. I'll be hiding in the sewer. I don't know if there's a sewer right there. I'm just pointing at the ground. I don't really know if there's a sewer. True fact, sewers are not nearly as big as they are in video games. They're actually like that big. So if I do live in the sewer, that'll be very uncomfortable. Anyhow, hopefully I'm not gonna, you know, actually be killed by PewDiePie fans after uploading this video. But if you have somehow enjoyed this new little segment that I'm trying to do called Let's Be Incendiary, let me know. Leave a comment. Hopefully I'll notice your comment amid the stream of, oh my god, you insulted PewDiePie, I will kill you, oh my god, you're so jealous. I already said I was jealous. You're so jealous and blah blah blah. Yeah, hopefully I'll see your comment between the stream of that and all the dislikes. And if there's something else you'd like me to rant about, suggest it in the comments below. I have a huge laundry list of things I could rant about. I mean, to name a couple of the ones that just jump off the top of my head, the insanity of fangirls in general. I mean, I was watching some vlogs from that whole Tobuscus London meetup where there were actual girls freaking impaled on the fence. That thing. We could revisit my ever favorable opinion of Google+. We could talk about the, you know, the problems that come with Facebook, not the super standard ones that everybody complains about, but my personal grievances with Facebook and with people that don't like Facebook and people that do like Facebook. Many topics. Pretty much anything you want to suggest. If it's something I can give two shits about and enough of you guys want to hear me rant about it, I can rant. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go do my taxes on the last day to do them, because I am a responsible adult. Thanks for watching. I feel like that, not that I'll be able to see your likes under all the dislikes, but share with your friends.